Dean Cain has had a very full life and has plenty to do, I'm sure. Why would he be drawn to do the work of ICE? Let's ask him. Dean Cain, thank you for joining me, and thank you for wanting to raise awareness to help the country.
I'm honored to be here, Chris. It's great to finally get to talk to you, sort of face to face. It's a pleasure, and I'm glad to see you had Steve Moore on and Tom Homan and a wide range of people. So it's wonderful, and I look forward to this.
So, why ICE, and what do you want to do, and what do you want people to know?
I'm standing up for ICE, and the reason I'm going to join ICE and be an honorary ICE officer is because they're being vilified right now horribly. At the same time, like years ago when I joined the police force, I'm a sworn deputy sheriff in Frederick County, Virginia. I'm a reserve police officer in Pocatello, Idaho, because people were talking about defunding the police, which to me is insanity. Right now, people are doxing ICE agents. They're going after them. They're attacking them for doing the job that they're supposed to do, that they were hired to do. And people are just attacking them left and right. They're there to protect American citizens. That's what I want to do. And I want to stand shoulder to shoulder with these ICE agents and let people know these are wonderful, fantastic American people. They are mothers and fathers and sisters and brothers. And to attack them and or their families, and you mentioned it earlier, is absolutely wrong.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. There are often different ways to see things. I talk to Tom Homan often about the reach of the policy, and he gets to make his case about that he believes that the number reflects a very high threat threshold. I worry about overreach and the effect on economies and communities. But beating up on the people enforcing the law doesn't make sense. How do you separate your partisan feelings as a Trump supporter with your patriotic feelings in this instance?
Well, it's the law. You know, Congress makes immigration law, and ICE enforces that law. So if they want to change the law, change the law. Excuse me.
Sure,
you look at our immigration system. We accept more than 1 million legal immigrants every year. That's more than the next 3 or 4 countries combined. America is hugely immigrant friendly, and we should be. Bring in immigrants, bring them in, vet them, have them come here and have them assimilate. That's a wonderful part of America. And people want to be here because it is the land of the free and the home of the brave and the land of opportunity. And that's because of our Constitution. So these men and women who step up and do this, that gentleman there, those agents don't need to be doxxed for doing their job. They're not trying to be cruel to people. These are wonderful, wonderful people, but they're being vilified and turned into these awful, people call them Gestapo and things like that, which is insane.
Look, I understand your point, and of course you go case by case. You know, you show me a case of them doing the wrong thing the wrong way, there you go. But to blame everybody is always a problem. And I've said many times the 3 dumbest words that have come out of a Democrat's mouth in the last 25 years is defund the police. That was as dumb a thing for their constituency as they could have said, and they're still living it down. What do you make of the reciprocal argument that the president has addressed, Dean, a couple of times? I think he's working through what to do on it, which is not all people who enter illegally are the same. OK, you get your gangbangers, your drug pushers, your traffickers, your people who don't want to do it the right way. And then you have people who are just desperate and they thought this was the only way and they come here and they do everything right. So the president gets outreach from farmers and large-scale employers and says, you're killing us. I need these people. They're good people. They're part of our communities. They didn't come here the right way, but they've done everything the right way since they came the wrong way. He says, we got to do something for them. He gets pushback, and it's gone quiet since then. Do you think that the president would be wrong to modify, to accommodate that not everyone who comes in the wrong way is the same?
Well, no, I don't think that's crazy, but I don't know if that's really the president's position. I don't know that he can do that. That's Congress, and Congress should get to work. If they put something together that made sense, I'm sure the president would sign it. President Trump he's a businessman. He wants this economy to hum. And if that's a problem for us, it should be addressed by the lawmakers. And again, that's Congress. President Trump is reasonable. He makes his techniques about going about things is maybe different than most of us have seen before, but he gets results, and I think he's going to get results in this instance. And again, my reason for stepping up is to stand with these Americans who are doing the work they're supposed to be doing and stand shoulder to shoulder with them. These are real American heroes, and it's dangerous. Like Tom Homan said just a moment ago, the attacks on these agents are up over 1,000%. So I think President Trump will make a deal, find something that makes it palatable for the farmers. But you can't be in any other country on this planet. And I've had a home in Spain for over 20 something years and not follow the immigration laws. You will be penalized or you'll be sent back. In this instance here in the United States, 70%, according to Tom Homan, 70% of the illegals arrested by ICE have criminal. They're convicted criminals, or they have pending charges, or they're national security threats. That's even higher than 70%. So I think they're doing the right thing. It's just a matter of amending this as we move along.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.